أيوة. If someone is
كذلك
listening
صحيح.
to us from Nigeria, please add Mr. Nasser and explain to him more about the project and give him your referral link so he can join the network. سيد ناصر، حياك الله في عالم سدرة ومجتمع سدرة، ونرحب فيك في جميع الأخوة
إن
من
شاء
نيجيريا أيضا.
جيد،
Okay,
متشكر
so
إن شاء الله، جزاكم خير.
وإياكم يا رب، جزاكم الله خير. So, is there any questions we have? I think, did I miss someone? Yes, Mr. Prince, go ahead. Mr. Prince, can you hear me? I've seen your hand raised up, so please go ahead.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Okay, so just one by one, please. If you could all put your mics on mute. We will take
Hello.
first Mr. Prince.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Just one
Hello.
second. Mr.
Okay.
Siraj and Mr. Talhat, please put your mics on mute.
Okay. Hello?
My question is this coin going to be listed on any other?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again, please?
Is this on any exchange like Binance or any other major exchanges?
I'm not sure if I heard you well. Did you say the coin is going to be listed in anywhere, right?
Yes. Yes. Is it going to be listed in any exchange?
So we are not going to list it directly. So Sidracoin is not planning to list the coin anywhere for now for Sidra coins, but later on we might have some discussions with some entities who want to buy Sidra coins for usage, and that's why the main reason of that. Can you put it on mic, your mic on mute, please, for 1 second? Yes, thank you. So the main reason why we don't want to put it on exchanges is because it will be based on supply and demand. So the price is going to be floating price. But in return, what we will do, we will offer our supply in exchanges. So if somebody wants to enter, he can buy and purchase and join the network. But this is not going to be by us. It's going to be done only by users. So you can list your own coins in exchange, not us as a Sidra coin. We don't want to list our coins in exchange because we want to keep the value of the coin always there so people can start their own projects globally. Did I answer your question?
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay, thank you. Yes, Mr. Talhat.
Um,
Alaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everybody. So, I have culture because some Nigerian people, I'm from Nigeria, sorry. So, some of my friends and my brothers, they are going to ask me, say, Sidra coin, is this for only Islamic people or both Christian and everybody? That is my question.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Talhat. Please, can you put your mic on mute after the question? Yes, thank you. So, no, this coin is meant to be used by anyone, Muslim, non-Muslim, anyone who wants to use and mine this coin, he's more than welcome to use it. We are just using an Islamic ecosystem behind it. So, for example, the tokenomics of our coin is totally different than tokenomics in Bitcoin, the tokenomics of Ethereum, the tokenomics of Cardano or other coins. We are based on Islamic financial ecosystem. So what does that mean? It means we are not putting some scarcity in our coin. For example, if we say limited supply, I think this is not considered as Islamic because Islam is against monopoly. And if I am seeing the coins going to be limited supply, so I will never sell and I will never use the coin. Muslims believe also that the money is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's God's money, it's not us. We are only meant to use it. So that's why every year, if I have a lot of money and I don't use it, Muslims should pay 2.5% for his zakat. And this money will go to poor people. The same thing in our system. If I have money and I don't use it, then what is the reason for it? If I have coins and I don't use it, what is the main reason for it? Because some people think that if I hodl, I will be more richer. Or if I hodl my coins or I stack them, so some coins use a proof of a stack. They freeze the coins and they put them as a stack, and the system will reward them like 5%, 10%, 20%, similar to Ethereum version 2, for example. This is an issue that we have something in Islam called riba. So riba is a way of increasing the wealthy money without doing anything, just putting the money and using the needs of the poor people and give them some loan, and in return they get more interest out of it. So we don't want to do that in our system. That's why we think and we believe that money is not having any value if we did not circulate it. This means, where can you spend your coins? We are creating a huge ecosystem where a lot of people can post their ideas. Let's say, Mr. Talhat, you have an idea. You want to create a small project or online store, and you need some fund, you need resources, you need people to work with you. You need marketing, you need sales. If I have the money and I'm putting it on Bitcoin, I'll say, you know what, I will not use it because Bitcoin will go in price up. So I think, no, it's better to not give you the money. And if I have Ethereum, the same thing, because I will put it only stacking, or I will put it and I will convert it to, for example, Ava coin. You know, Ava is used for DeFi. So they will give loans and they will give me interest like 12% or 13% every year for doing nothing. What we want to do, we don't want to do this. We want to give you the chance. For you, Mr. Talhat, if you have idea, for example, you put your idea, we like your idea, we will fund you with Sidra coins. And people, they will give you, if they like your idea, the Sidra coins. What you will do with Sidra coins? We will give you money in exchange of Sidra coins to start your project. If you get funded, and then you can start your real life project. This is what we consider it as Islamic funding, and we use the model of musharaka. So we are taking a partnership with you. We handle your project. We help you to grow your project and to be successful. So if you are successful, everyone who participated in your idea is also going to be successful and will get extra rewards. This is how Sidra ecosystem should work. Did I answer your question?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I understand. And I pray may the project succeed. And I pray for everybody. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Thank you. Mr. I think Siraj. Please go ahead, Mr. Siraj. Mr. Siraj, I think you are on mute. Yes, go
Assalamu
ahead.
alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I am from Nigeria. My name is Siraj. I have issues while logging in since 2 days ago. I don't know if the issue is from Sidra website or is from me. I really can't tell.
Have you
So I want
tried
to know.
to refresh or connect from other devices?
I did. I did.
Okay, so what was the main reason? Because if it is an email verification, it is our problem. We have email issue. But if it's a login, maybe it's from your side. Maybe your username is wrong, the one you registered with, or you forgot the password. So for now, we cannot reset your password because the email
Yes.
system doesn't work. But if you
Okay.
give us 2-3 days, we are working on it very hard to fix this issue immediately.
Okay.
Hope this
And the
answers your
second,
question.
yes,
Yes.
the second issue is I have people that I referred, use my link to refer them to register on Sidra, but they are finding it difficult because their email has not been verified. So they've been finding
Yes.
it difficult. They are finding it difficult to log in after the first login and mine on that first day. So these previous days were very difficult for them to log in. So I don't know what is the issue. Is it because their email has not been verified or what?
No, actually, it's not because of the verification. There is no relation between. Can you put him on mute, please, for a second?
All right.
Yeah. So there is no issue with the verification. I mean, with mining. If the user is not verified, he still can mine and he will still get the coins. The only thing is we are waiting for fixing the issue of the email system because, as I explained in the beginning of this session today, there was somebody who created a bot and he started to send thousands of accounts in 1 second. And what happened to us? The email system was spamming those users. And the service provider, Amazon service provider, they decided to link this as a spam activity. And we didn't want to do that actually. But this user has used this method and he destroyed the mail system. So now we are waiting to solve this issue with Amazon. And we have come out with an idea. So people can do I am not a robot verification, which is the CAPTCHA solution. We are still working on it as it is not implemented yet. And we are trying to prevent this action from happening. Regarding the users who are trying to mine, they can simply just log in and click the button mine. For you, your issue when you said about the referral, once a user log in or sign up, sorry, with your referral ID, you will get an extra 10 rewards, 10 coins as a reward for your efforts. But here I want you to know something. Uh, in the previous version, Sidra version 1, the referral link is different than Sidra version 2. So please make sure that when you log in with the current system, there is a button for copy. You click on it to copy your referral ID. It is under your username in the top. So please be sure that you use this referral link for new users. Okay, so just to make the space more in order, I will ask you people, whoever joined and spoken already, please to go down and give the chance to other users. And if you still have a question, just raise your hand so you can take the mic again. Mr. YNQ, please go ahead.
Hello?
Hello, yes?
Okay. Okay. Please, I have some couple of questions, which some of them have been turned to. But my first question is, when is mining going to stop?
Okay, so there is no stopping for the mining. If the mining is stopped, actually the system will stop working. Because what is mining about? Mining is helping us validating our transactions. Let's say in the future, we enable after the KYC the process for you to send some money between or some coins between you and another user. So who will validate this transaction? There should be mining process to validate the block and to give them a reward. Why they will do it if there is no reward? So this is where the mining process comes. Now the number of coins might change, but it is always going to have the mining and validating process, so it will never stop. Does
Okay.
that answer your question?
Okay, thank you. My second question goes this way.
Yes.
What is the
Yes.
benefit for referring, apart from getting the first 10 coin? I mean, maybe
Yes.
because every day after you refer maybe a bunch of people, 3 or 4 people, I think the mining is supposed to increase maybe from 2 to 3. But that is not happening. So, what are the other benefits from referring another person apart from
Okay.
the first 10 coin?
First,
Yeah.
yeah. First of all, thank you for your question, and I
Mm.
like the way you are thinking. This is what we are trying to implement as well. It is still not implemented, but there are difference between somebody who is really active in referral and in the network and somebody who is not active. So this is what we call user level. This part is still not activated. We are still working on it. It will be on phase 3 of the project. So this part will give you more privilege from other users because you have done a lot of work for the community. And this is something that will not only give you more incentives as a reward, but it will also give you more voting power for the future projects. It means, let's say, for example, someone came out with an idea and he wanted to be funded. And now you have more voting power. You can use this power with Sidra ecosystem to give him more funding from our main faucet and also in the strategy of Sidra projects. This is something that is being used and we are trying to implement it. It will take a lot of time. It's still not ready. I think it will take some more time to implement it. But I hope I answered you on this question.
Yeah, thank you. Satisfied. Oh, I still have more question. My third question is when is Sidra going to start functioning fully?
I am not sure because we have a lot of issues. First of all is the financial issue. The second issue is the legal issue. The third issue is the validating the ideas issues. Fourth issue is the technical issues. So we are growing slowly. We want to make sure that everything we do is technically approved first. Then legally also it's approved because we don't want to operate without license. So people are putting their time and their beliefs in us. If we still did not regulate the service or we are banned from one country or other country, this is not good for all of the society. We want to make sure that our system works well in everywhere, in Nigeria, in Qatar, in China, in Indonesia, in Bangladesh, all other countries in the world. We want to make sure that we comply and we don't have any issues with the regulations all over the world. This is why we cannot give you a clear answer. The crypto industry is really new, and we, as an Islamic crypto, it's the first time, even we don't have references. Imagine sometimes we want to take small decisions, like we don't know this is considered a halal approach or not. We need to do a lot of research on it, and it is sometimes time consuming. And we are trying also, based on what we learn, to communicate with others. So maybe in the future, another Islamic project comes up. We can also share all our research so they can start where we ended, not do the full research from the beginning. And this is what our main objective is.
Mm, okay, but thank you for that also. So the last question is this: you said earlier that Sidra is going to function as a stable coin. That means it's going to be like maybe let me say USDC or USDT. And you also say that Sidra cannot be listed on any exchange. So how is it going to be possible? How is it going to be easy for us to transact business with other or to swap with other cryptocurrency offered?
Yes, actually, this is one of the challenges we are facing. So we want to enable, there is a technical term called oracles. So we are creating an oracle, but still it's not implemented yet. It is going to be used for swapping. So if somebody wants to swap, we as Sidra, we have our faucet. We will not swap from our faucet, but you as a user, you can swap your tokens to USDT or to, for example, USDC or any other stable coin because now it's a stable amount. But it doesn't mean that Sidra coin equal $1. This is not correct. Maybe Sidra coin equals 1 cent or 10 cents or maybe 5 cents. I don't know. So it is always depending on the algorithm we explained at the beginning of this space. For now, yes, it is a stable coin. There will be swapping, and we are also trying to create a swapping with real money. So we will give you a real account that will be transferred to you directly. This is something we are working on, and we are trying to get all the regulations for this. So we buy your Sidra coins if you don't want to use them. And this is also something that is incentive. Some people, they don't want to jump in any projects. They just want to take the money out of the coins. But I still want to note and make sure that everyone understand what I'm saying. Until this moment, Sidra coin equals zero. There is no value out of it. We just record your efforts. So if the project failed, or if we did not continue for any reason, or we have any problem, we maybe some regulations issues, or I don't know what happens in the way, we want to make sure that this is very well communicated to the public. We are still a startup and we are facing a lot of things. There is no enough references in the market. We are trying to create our business model very well. So I hope I answered your question, Mr. Yank.
Yeah, very well, sir. No, so let me now have this one. How you said something earlier about financing and other stuff, something like that. You know what I mean? But what I want to say is this: is there any way that Cedric is looking forward to raise money for this project?
Yes, maybe in the future we will raise some money for these projects, but for now we are self-funding it, so we don't want money from the public. We will give money for those who raised their amounts or their projects. We will not take from other users' money because there is one issue here. If somebody with a lot of money jumps into the system and he buy from everyone the coins, and then he suddenly decided to dump the price down, we will all lose the project. And we don't have enough supply to feed him. So this is going to be very risky for Sidra projects. That's why we decide to fund Sidra by our own project money, by our own savings. I don't want to get money from people who are rich and immediately they destroy the system for any reason. And because you are paying a lot of efforts and you are coming in every day, you are a believer of this project. You are mining, you want the future of this project. You know that this coin will not make you rich, but it will help everybody to grow as an ecosystem. So this is what we are aiming to. If we enable the part where somebody who have a lot of money to jump in and buy all the coins from others and to list it in the exchange, this will be very risky for everyone, and we will lose the project. I hope I answered your question.
Very well, sir. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ink. Uh, Dr. Ammar.